so happy you're here today on the channel that combines sports card nostalgia and ASMR relaxation. I'd love for you to consider subscribing to the channel and help us continue to slowly reach our goal. Our next big goal is 2,000 subscribers on this very humble ASMR channel. I'm sorry I don't have more subscribers to make me cool, like all the cool kids doing, cranial nerve exams in their underpants and the like. Okay, I watch those videos too. Let's be honest. Okay, he who is without sin casts the first baseball card. But I'm happy you're here with me today. Today we are going to be opening up a pack of cards. Actually, maybe a couple pack of cards. We'll see. I'm not quite sure what the sports card doctor is going to do today, but one thing's for sure. We will probably open up some Legends cards, and we love opening up Legends cards. We have opened up Legends cards in the past, like David Robinson telling you politely to consider not drinking. We've got Larry Bird, basketball shorts wearer legend. Terry Bradshaw, NFL quarterback, known to gather touchdowns and lawsuits behind the scenes at Fox Sports. Ken Daly with what glove is he going to choose? What glove is he going to choose? Is he going to throw righty? Is he going to throw lefty? It's a mystery. It's a mystery, like season 2 of Lost. What's going on here? We don't know. What's your theory? Jose Offerman, looking every bit of early 90s cool, and 2025's not cool. We got prime time, or perhaps the greatest photo ever taken in the history of mankind. Yes, in the history of mankind, Sean Landeta and his punting mustache. We have these legends that have already been opened. We might open up some today. In fact, I'm almost sure we will find some legends. And as always, we will put them in penny slaves if they become too valuable. Alright, so recently I received a gift box of cards from Scott. I shouted out Scott before, but I'm going to shout out Scott again because he has fueled this episode here today. Which is why I always say, if you have something card-wise that you want the sports card doctor to open, you can send it to us. There's an address listed down below. Scott sent us a lot of things, a lot of packs, some packets that we're going to get to, but he also sent these little grab bags. I love these little grab bags here. Price to go at $1, so you know there's some value in here. Alright, we've got an Outlighter, Flair at the top. We got a Dusty Baker, some kind of gum card there. Look at that. Shane Raleigh. Who doesn't want a Shane Raleigh in their collection? 1987 Fleer record setter. Shane Raleigh. So these are these little grab bags, different sizes, so a different amount of cards perhaps inside there. And we're going to choose one of these, and I'm going to see what's inside, and then I'm going to rank them in the order in which I enjoy the cards and see what happens, okay? So, with that said, thanks again for sending these in. You have made this video possible. Let's see which one we're going to pick here. It's got a Ryan Sandberg Cecil Fielder 91 Fleer in the back. An Outliner. Oh, it's got the Pete Rose years. I remember this card there. Looking back on the career and now the life and times of Pete Rose. Got an Andy Vince-like score card there. Looks like a 92 score, maybe. A Kmart 20th anniversary Mike Schmidt card there. Oh, I remember the Kmart cards. So let's play a little street card game with ourselves. Which one is it going to be? Which one is the sports card doctor going to open? This one, the Sport Flick card there with the Will Weiss. Very tempting. Very tempting. Series, coming back with that Pete Rosier's card. Alright, so, you know, these have more cards in them, I know, but I'm really intrigued because we mostly open up cards from the late 80s, early 90s here. We don't have whatever this is, and we know at least get an Andy Vance like, so I'm going to open up this little grab bag here, and let's see what's inside. Okay. A little louder than you'd want, right? Alright, let's see what we got here. I'm really excited. Who knows what we're going to get in here. Alright, so we got the Sports King gum card. Dusty Baker right there. Playing for Atlanta, but clearly they didn't have the rights there. Look at that. We got Dusty Baker, Sports King. 19. I'm trying to look for the year, but my eyesight is failing me, which happens a lot these days. Apologize. I'll have to look this up. I don't even know. But we can read what it says here. As a player, Dusty Baker was part of the 1981 World Series champion Dodgers. During his 19-year career, he was named All-Star and Gold Glove winner twice. He also was named the first NLCS MVP in 1977. Baker has solidified his place in the Hall of Fame with his record as a manager. Also, this is kind of a more recent card than we thought. Man, I'll be honest with you, I thought this was a card from like the 70s. This could be a card from last week, for all I know. Okay, well, we love Dusty Baker. Let's move on. Okay, so Dusty Baker. Look at this. We got ourselves a Don Mattingly 35th anniversary edition right here. This is fantastic. This is probably some sort of re-release special edition, right? Love this. This is going to be definitely kept for posterity here in my collection. Love that. We got Screech. Oh my gosh, the Washington Nationals mascot. That we have a legend. I told you we were going to pull legends, and look at this legend we've pulled here today. We got a Craig Jeffries. We've got Jeffries here. What year is this? This would be like a 91. God, the eyes are really getting bad. It's becoming a problem. 95. So this is a 95. Okay, I like that there. Okay. Oh, the Flair limited edition sets here. I loved these cards. I can't remember even where I'd get them, but you thought they were special. Lee Smith right there. We got ourselves a Frank Howard. This looks like a little bit of a collector's series right there from Topps there. So a reproduced kind of mid-80s version of Frank Howard. But I like it. That's the first time Frank Howard has been featured here. We got an Angel Miranda rookies card there for 1993. Oh, a sport flick. God bless us. We got a sport flick right there. Steve Bedrosian. Coming off his Cy Young season. No, this would be his 1987 sports flick card, so he would win the Cy Young this season. Valuable card if you like cards under 10 cents. We got a rated rookie for Yankee pitcher Mark Hutton. I'm enjoying this card here. 91 Donners, it looks like here. Maybe 93 Donners. Gosh, got it. Yep, maybe 92. Hold on. I gotta tell you, I gotta go to my eye doctor. It's starting to get worse. I gotta tell them the sports card doctor is trying to run an ASMR channel. Yes, 92 Leaf era. Okay. But a Donner's rated rookie. Okay. You can carry this around in life. Apologize for that. It's getting tough. Okay, Own the Game. We got an Own the Game card here from Pedro Martinez. I like this. Got a John Kruk. Is that John Kruk traded? 1986 top. Ooh, Gavin Bichelle, Heritage. That's good. Alright, and a Bo Jackson. Look at us. Bo Jackson says hello. That's a pretty good looking bow. A little damage on top though, but I'll tell you what, I'll put this aside later. I always try to put aside these future stars. Mike Soraka, Prism card there. Gio Urshela, we're going back a couple years to the Yanks. Brandon Crawford, love that. Eddie Murray, look at this. This is from Prism, some Prism art right here. Baltimore, he was a star in Baltimore. And we got Zach Collins. And there it is, that P&G All-Star Game. Andy Van Slyke card. That's a great looking card right there. Okay, back to the top. Well, I gotta tell you, I did not know what to expect with these grab bags. That was a fun journey. Do we all agree at that? Okay. I'm looking forward to opening up more of those there. Alright, I apologize. The sports card doctor apologizes for his eyes. I don't know why I have shame over this. A lot of shame over it there. So, we'll keep this just in case. Alright. Let's see here. Definitely gonna set aside a couple of these cards here for safekeeping, just because I like them. Nothing with tremendous value, but just, you know, I just like them here. Okay. Sorry, the sports card doctor's getting his stuff right there. This video's all over the place today. I apologize. There you go. Oh, the sports card doctor's dropping things. It's chaos over here today. All right, let's see if we can do. Let's see what we can do here. Try to rank our cards here in terms of our favorites. Right now, so Donnie definitely up there. I mean, this is an amazing card. I love the screech there. I'll slide this Jeffries down a little bit. Same with this Lee Smith. This Frank Howard looks like almost like a Bowman reprint. I don't know what's going on here. I do like that Frank Howard's there, 1960 National League Rookie of the Year. But we'll slide that down here. Okay. This card, sorry, Mr. Miranda. It's also like very light. It's like not even a baseball card almost. The Sport Flicks. I mean, I had this one in 1987, so we definitely got to keep that high. Mark Hutton. I actually enjoy this Pedro right here. That's a good looking card right there. John Kruk right there. We like the Bijou family, I guess, right? Look at that there. This is a little. Look, I'm a Yankee fan, but even this Urshela's got to go down here towards the bottom. Maybe Brandon Crawford. I actually really enjoy this Eddie Murray. We might move that around. Zach Collins just kind of there. And this Van Slyke, I gotta tell you, I really like this card. That's a good looking card right there. You know, for early 90s. Bold. Look at that. Look at the shading, the gradient right there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to, unfortunately this one's gonna maybe slide this way. Yeah, I do like this card. I thought it was more vintage. It's a throwback, and I can't even tell what's going on here. This card is part of the sporting. This card is part of Sport Kings Volume 3, a continuing tribute to the lead sportsmen and sportswomen from all genres of sport. Start your collection now. I don't even have a year for this. Okay, well, that's interesting. It's intriguing, but it tricked me a little bit. I thought this was something just a little more, like I said, vintage, truly vintage. But we will keep it here nonetheless. I think I'm gonna have to slide. Sorry, Mr. Urshela. I gotta put that down there. All right, so there we go. Let's even this up. I think this is kind of where we're gonna sit today. I have so many of these Bo Jacksons. How would you rank it there? Let's also set aside set aside the Bojackson right there. It's not in the best condition, but anytime you can grab an 87 Topps Bojackson, I think it's a good thing. That and the Barry Bonds. So that's set aside there. We'll have that for posterity. And Mr. Don Mattingly here, my guy, Donnie Baseball. It's got some good shine. This card's got good heft and shine to it. Released during the 2023 anniversary year, so I didn't know they were doing that. I'm going to add this to my Donnie Baseball collection, which we have a continuing, ongoing Donnie Baseball collection right there. Screech. That's amazing, by the way. I told you we were going to add a legend here today. Look at this. Screech is such a superstar that he once was featured as a clue on Jeopardy! In April 2021, the beloved bald eagle celebrated his 16th birthday at Nationals Park. He hatched out of a giant egg, much like the gobbledygooker, at RFK Stadium during the kid's opening day in 2005. 4 years later, he was given a makeover and a removable cap. God bless you, Screech. Just an absolute legend right there. That's one of the best cards we've ever pulled here at Sports Card ASMR. Like, it's immediately going to go into my Legends collection there. Own the game, Pedro Martinez with the Mets 2005 striker leaders. That's cool. Topps. We don't get a lot of mid-2000s. I'm looking for some mid-2000 Topps packs. If anyone has a line on them, let the Sports Card Doctor know. Alright, so I think this is where we're going to go. Though I gotta tell you, I don't care much. This Greg Jeffries, we'll move that down there. I like this Eddie Murray with the prism cards there. I think that's kind of where we're going. I'll clean some of these up here. These prism cards, man. You just don't know. This could be a $40 card because it's got some weird thing in the background you don't even know. I don't know. Brandon Crawford's a good card too. I like that. Yes, 2023 Topps card right there. Well, now retire Brandon Crawford. That these cards are interesting. That might be nails on chalkboard for some of you. Okay. So there we go. We've done it. We've opened up one of these packs. I'm so curious about what's in the rest of these packs. So curious. We're gonna do it again though. Don't you worry. A mystery pack of cards. I love that. So, make sure that's good. So I'm going to set these aside. These ones will go into the nice little growing collection we have. And this one immediately goes into the legends right there. That is a legend. Screech right there. Love that. And the rest will go into the collection of the Sports Card Doctor. So, as always, thanks for listening. I hope you found this a fun little journey and relaxing. It's all about the sounds here and some of the classic cards and fun cards that we get to pull. So, thank you for coming by today. Tell your friends about what we do over here. And I appreciate all of you from the bottom of my heart. See you next time here on Sports Card ASMR.